listening to China Plus Radio, connecting you with China and the world.
And now the news. I'm Shane Bigham. President Xi Jinping's ordered China's military to keep its mission firmly in mind and to shoulder its responsibility to help win the battle against the coronavirus epidemic. He made the remarks in a recent instruction to the military on the prevention and control of the outbreak. More than 6,000 medics from 26 provinces, municipalities, and autonomous regions, as well as 3 military hospitals, are in Hubei province to help fight the outbreak. Tibet has recorded its first suspected case of novel coronavirus pneumonia. This is the last region in China to report novel coronavirus cases. The patient is from the city of Suzhou in Hubei province. They arrived in Lhasa from Wuhan by train last Friday and then were hospitalized the next day. Officials say the man's vital signs are stable and close contacts have been put under medical observation. The second makeshift hospital in Wuhan designed to treat coronavirus patients will be expanded to meet the rising number of disease cases. Lei Shenshan Hospital is expected to expand to 60,000 square meters so that it can accommodate 1,600 beds. That's 300 more than the previous design. Together with Ho Shenshan Hospital, they're expected to be put into use next week. They'll operate using the same model as Beijing's Xiaotongshan Hospital, which was built 17 years ago in the midst of the SARS. Hubei province has announced that the Spring Festival holiday will be extended for enterprises and the spring semester will be postponed in its fight against the coronavirus. The province is at the epicenter of the outbreak. Hubei Governor Wang Xiaodong says the spring holiday for company staff has been extended to February 13th. Meantime, all local schools will postpone the opening of the spring semester until further notice. As of Tuesday, over 3,500 confirmed cases of pneumonia had been reported in Hubei, with 125 deaths. Most patients remain hospitalized, with 671 in severe condition and 228 in critical condition. More than 170,000 local medical workers are now fighting the epidemic, and over 6,000 more from 29 provincial-level regions and the military have also joined as of Tuesday. China's expressed its firm opposition after the United States House of Representatives voted overwhelmingly to approve the so-called Tibetan Policy and Support Act of 2019. Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Hua Chunying said the legislation severely violates the basic norms governing international relations and grossly interferes in China's internal affairs, and that by passing the act, the House is sending the wrong signal to the separatist forces of Tibetan independence. She reiterates that issues related to Tibet are not issues of ethnic, religious, or human rights. Rather, they are major principles related to China's sovereignty and territorial integrity. American armed forces in Afghanistan have recovered the remains of 2 personnel from the site of a plane crash in eastern Ghazni province. The process of confirming the identities of the 2 people killed and notifying their next of kin is still underway. The plane crashed on Monday. The Taliban's claimed it shot down the surveillance craft. The U.S. forces in Afghanistan have said they've recovered what's believed to be the aircraft's flight data recorder, but they denied that the plane was brought down by enemy fire. The British government's approved a limited role for Huawei in building the country's 5G network. British mobile operators will be able to continue working with the Chinese company in building non-core parts of the country's 5G network. Huawei Vice President Victor Zhang also confirmed the approval. But the new guideline excludes Huawei from sensitive geographic locations, such as nuclear sites and military bases. The company will also have to operate within a market share cap of 35%. U.S. private space company SpaceX launched its 4th batch of 60 Starlink satellites into space on Wednesday. The launch is part of the effort to build a satellite network capable of providing broadband internet services. The satellites were launched by the Falcon 9 rocket at Cape Canaveral Air Force Base in Florida. Before the launch, SpaceX had already deployed 3 batches, 180 in total, of the Starlink satellites into orbit. SpaceX plans to launch into space about 12,000 Starlink satellites by 2024 and has revealed a bigger plan to launch 30,000 additional ones with a total of 42,000. The company's internet service will be available in the northern United States and Canada at some point this year, with global coverage planned for next year. And that's the news. I'm Shane Bigham.